What sense I have, I can't afford to up-convert in a hurry.
So you've gone long? All the way long? Everything locked down in slow money? Not even some medium dollars?
His eyes widened very slightly at the hint of cents, plural, which meant I had his full and undivided attention. Gotcha. He smoothly pivoted into oleaginous deference.
But surely you're aware that as little as 1/10 of a slow cent could buy you a month in the most palatial palazzo in...
Yes, I'm very much aware of that. I had my opening. Now I narrowed my eyes and cut back on the vulnerability. I wanted him to want to make me feel I owed him some payback at a future time, not drool all over my wallet in the present. I don't want to sell my soul just yet. I really don't. What I want to do is get to Shin-Tethys with all possible speed, using only fast money, cash in hand. Maybe when I've completed my work and it's time to head home, I'll be able to splash out, charter a luxury yacht.
Oh.
He looked crestfallen.
Well, I'm not sure that's going to be possible, Krina Alizond. You see, you're too late.
He appeared to be entirely sincere. This was not what I wanted to hear. What I wanted was for this small-time hustler to go out of his way to get me a quiet, unobtrusive berth, in hope of a payoff down the line.
If you'd incarnated just 10 million seconds ago, I had passenger berths down to Shin-Tethys coming out of my ears going unsold. But we're past inferior conjunction now, heading towards superior, and you won't get a straight transfer orbit for love or favours. Your only option is to pay for additional Delta V, and that costs real money. Not to mention that there's a huge mass penalty. You'd need to charter a capsule specifically for... He trailed off and glanced at my legs again, then did a double-take. Unless... He glanced into his desktop, finger-doodled some questions to an invisible amanuensis. Please excuse me. I was looking for passenger vessels. It might be possible for me to arrange a working passage for you, if you have any appropriate skills. He paused again, his timing perfect. I couldn't help but admire his expert manipulation, even as I resented it. You said you came in from, was it Hector? They have fragiles there, don't they? Tell me, would you have a problem working with meat sacks? Meat? I didn't have to feign surprise. I don't think so. I was about to volunteer my profession, but he focused on his desktop again, shutting me out. There's an opening for a ship hand in the Labour Exchange listing, into which he was, of course, plugged, the better to earn his commission as a recruiter. Let me see. He referred to the desktop clipped to the wall beside him. It's on board a religious vehicle, a chapel that's en route to Shin-Tethys. It's not exactly a fast liner, but it's better than a minimum energy cargo pod. They put in for repairs here because of some sort of technical trouble, and they've only just got it sorted out. Let's see. The requirement is for semi or unskilled labour, but you need to be able to work in standard gravity and, more importantly, be of traditional bodily form, which rules out a lot of people. It's conditional on your satisfying the sailing master about your piety, he added by way of a warning. I can't help you there. The interview is entirely up to you. They're supposed to provide training on the job. That'll be $50 fast, refundable if you don't get the berth, assuming you want it and can afford. I do, and I can. It was cheaper than I could have hoped for, and I had no problem with the idea of a working passage. It would help avoid the tedium of a long-duration flight, delayed by some sort of problem. Their misfortune, my profit. I held out a hand and flashed it, allowing the numinous glow of hot cash to light up the chromatophores in the webbing between my fingers. Is it just the Church of the Fragile, yes? Pious worshippers tending to the holy flesh, keeping it from rotting as they fulfill their mission to the stars? That's my understanding. He nodded. That and routine cleaning chores. They may be religious, but they're pragmatists, as long as you're not heretically inclined. No, nothing like that.